Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear student of second prep, we are going to make a revision for items of April. We have the items of Unit 2 as all. We will start with different questions. We said that we have a multiple choice questions that coming from Egyptian Knowledge Bank, but we solve them, and we have today three exams of Al-Adwaa. We will solve them. We will start with the first question. Let's go. Question number one says that doctors use waves which have frequency. What is the number of frequency to break down kidneys and ureter stone? Okay, we said that we have a frequency, or the waves or ultrasonic waves has a range for make a breakdown to the stones of the kidney or the ureter. For this number will be very large number, greater than or more than what, more than the number that we wanted to know, more than 20 kilohertz or 20,000 hertz. Okay, so we have the frequency must be very big to have the ability to break down the stones. Okay, we have the question 2. Decibel is the measuring unit of. We have the decibel and what, and another point. We have decibel for measuring the noise intensity. We have decibel for measuring the noise. If we have a noise in any place, we said that we have a measuring unit called it decibel, but we want to know the intensity of sound, that we have watt per meter square. Okay, if we want to measure the intensity, noise intensity, not as a sound intensity, okay, not the same. So we will going to question 3. By increasing the thickness of transparent medium, the quantity of light that passes through it. Okay, we wanted to know the amount of light that can pass through. If we make a thickness or increase the area that faces the light, okay, it will pass a long way, so will the intensity of light will decrease. The intensity of light will decrease. So the right answer will be letter A. Okay, let's going to question 4. Question 4 says that energy of photon. Okay, energy of photon is energy means light. Okay, so what happened to it? Okay, we have different choices. Indirectly proportional with frequency, directly proportional with frequency, equal the frequency, no correct answer. Okay, we said that we have energy of photon directly proportional to frequency. If we remove the sign, we put the Planck's constant. So we have the rule of energy of photon equal Planck's constant time frequency. So it's what? It's a direct relation between the energy of photon and the frequency of photon. Okay, so it is a direct relation, as we have they are increases together. Okay, so if we have an frequency or maximum ability of sound or light, so we have here an big amount of energy, so we called it energy of photon is directly proportional to the frequency. Let's going to question 5. If light ray falls on water, okay, to air, from water to air by an angle of 50 degree, okay, so the angle of refraction equals, okay, we said we going from water to air, as we said we going to air, as light can move with high speed, so the angle greater than, or so the angle of refraction will be equal what, 60. Okay, y angle of refraction equals 60. Okay, it will be any number greater than 50, any number greater than 50. Why? Because we have speed of light in air, as we said, very high, so we make a great angle as we go from water to air. As we go from water to air, the light travel with high speed, so the angle will increase. If the light going from air to water, the angle will decrease. So any number less than 50 will be right. But here we going from water to air, so the angle will be increases. Any number of the choices greater than 50 is the right answer. Okay, let's going to question 6. The angle of what is the angle between refracted light ray and the normal at point of incidence on the separating surface? We have angle of what? We said refractive angle, so we have here the angle of refraction. Okay, if we said the refracted light ray, we said angle of refraction. Reflected light ray, we said angle of reflection according to the questions that we want. Okay, let's go into the second exam. We have another 6 questions. Let's go. Okay, number 1 of the choices, all the following indicate the nature of sound waves except. We have mechanical wave, transverse wave, its velocity through air 340 meter per second, it propagates as spheres of compression and rarefaction. Okay, all of these are indicating that sound is a wave, but only one not or wrong. We said if we say that I am in front of you, the sound going longitudinally, so it along the direction of wave propagation. It's not a transverse wave, it's a longitudinal wave. So the wrong one here will be letter B. It is the wrong. It's not a transverse wave, it's a longitudinal wave. Okay, let's go into question 2. Savart wheel rotates at a rate of 300 cycles per minute. A sound of frequency 600 Hz is produced when an elastic plate touches the gear's teeth. So the number of gear's teeth equal what? Okay, we will make the relation. Okay, we will have frequency equal what? Equal d over t time n. Okay, we said that we have a distance. Here we have what? We have 300 cycles. Okay, per minute we will convert it to second. We will be 300 divided 60 times 600. Okay, so the right answer will be 120 teeth. Okay, you can write the rule in your pencil with your pencil and make a calculation. You have a calculator, don't forget it in your exam. Okay, let's going to question 3. The ratio between frequencies of red and violet color is. Okay, we said the frequency, it is the first color and the last one. Okay, we said frequency of red over ratio of violet will be less than 1. Why? It is the smallest and it is the biggest, so it will be less than 1. Ratio between the frequencies of red and violet, as we have frequency, one of them will be maximum and the other will be very low, so will be less than 1. Okay, let's go into question 4. 4 says that what is the wave that is a mechanical longitudinal wave? I said it before in the previous exam. We have what? Sound. Sound is a longitudinal mechanical wave, but we have what? Light. Light will be not mechanical, it is an electromagnetic and will be transverse. Okay, so we have here the right answer will be letter B, sound. Okay, let's go into question 5. If the velocity of light through water is 2.25 25 times 10 power 8 meter per second, okay, and the velocity of light through air is 3 times 10 power 8 meter per second, so the absolute refractive index of water will be. Okay, we will make the relation. Refractive index equal velocity of light through what? Through water, here divided velocity of light through air divided, so we have 3 times 10 power 8 divided 2.245 times 10 power 8. Okay, so the refractive index will be 1.33. It is the right answer here for this question. It is very easy question, and all of these questions will take time only in the calculation. Okay, let's go into question 6. The ability of transparent medium to refract light is called, we called it what of the medium? We called it what? We called it optical density. Optical means light or ability of light, and density, thickness of medium. So the ability of transparent medium to allow or to refract the light through, as it will make a thickness and change its speed during the transparent medium, so we said it's optical density of the medium. Okay, this is the second exam. I think it's easy. Let's going to another 6 question and the last exam, exam 3. First question says that the frequency produced by Savart will depend on. Okay, we have factors that affecting the Savart wheel. The first one, speed of the rotation of gears only, number of gears teeth only, distance between gears and you. It's not a factor. Distance between you and the gears. You must feeling it. No, no, it's not a factor. Okay, D, A, and C. Okay, I think we need the number of gears teeth affecting and the speeds of rotation of gears affecting to reaches the unknown tone that we wanted to measure its frequency. So the Savart wheel, its function determine the frequency of unknown tone by 2 factors: number of gears teeth and speed of rotation of the gears. Both are the 2 factors, so the right answer will be letter D. Question 2. Sound wave propagates through air by the speed of. We said that we have sound, its speed 330 or 40 meter per second, and its wavelength 0.1 meter. So its frequency is. We want to calculate it. Okay, so we will make the rule. We have the rule velocity equal frequency time lambda or time wavelength. We want the frequency, so we will dividing velocity divided lambda. We have 330 divided 0.1, so we will get the right answer after calculating it, 3300 watt hertz. So the right answer will be letter D. Okay, the last question, we have the light or the color of the component of the light make a highest deviation in the electrospectrum. Make highest deviation means that it take a long time to appear, so it will appear as a last one. So we have what? The violet color. We have the light, the violet color. So the one that have highest deviation will be the violet. The one that have lowest deviation as it appear or it will refract first will be appear first, so it will be red. We have the red and the violet, and both of them opposite to each other. If we have the violet have highest deviation and low frequency, but red opposite to it have low deviation as appear first and high frequency as it going for a long with a thermal effect, high thermal effect, the red light. Okay, let's go into question 4. Question 4 says that if the distance between the surface and the light source decreases to half. Okay, we said that distance between you and light, so the light will be very intense to you. Okay, the light intensity of surface will be increased. What we said that the relation between the source of light and distance power 2. We said that we have the rule of inverse square law of light. Inverse square law of light means that the distance directly proportional to what? to the distance square intensity of light between you and source of light directly proportional to distance power 2 or square of distance. So we said it is inverse square law of light or sound. We have the light that increases 4 times. If we increase 2 times or decrease 2 times, or the distance decrease to have, this means that you are nearer to the light source. It means that distance decreases to half, so the intensity of surface or the light will be decreases will be increases sorry increases 4 times to as the rule. Okay, question 5 says that what is the natural phenomena, okay, that we mentioned it greater more than time that takes place on desert roads at noon in summer times. We said that we have phenomena that appear, that we see a water or we see a body on the surface of earth, that we see a light that make a refraction. So we have a mirage phenomena that making you see objects that not present at all. Okay, we have question 6 and last question of our exams today. The angle of incidence is greater than the angle of refraction when the light travels from, okay, we said we have, if the angle of incidence greater than means that I go in a medium of low optical density, means that I go with very fast speed, very fast, I go very fast, and with the velocity high velocity. So if we go from air to water, no water, the speed decrease. If we go from air to glass, okay, we will take this, no, okay, both of them are the right answer. Okay, water to air, no. So what happened to the angle of incidence is greater than the angle of refraction when the light travels from what, from air to water. So angle of incidence greater here as we coming from air, and the other one air to glass. Okay, I know you are, sometimes I make a mistake to you. Just think, we said that in the medium of the incidence, so any medium make a high velocity, so it will be air. We starting from air, we starting from air, air to water or air to glass or air to any other medium. So the must be the angle of incidence with high amount or greater amount will be what, will be in air. Okay, as the speed of light in air maximum speed 3 times 10 power 8 meter per second, so it will be the maximum velocity that we have. Okay, this is the last question of our exam. This is the last part of our question today. I hope that's all of today. I hope you enjoy this part of questions. Okay, we have different questions. We will solve multiple choice questions a lot together. Okay, if you have any questions, please leave them below the video, and I hope you enjoy these questions. Wait for you every time. Okay, good luck and goodbye.